Hi everyone, it's Deb. I thought I'd do something a little different for this week of June 6th through the 12th. So you can see I'm sorry, June 3rd through the 9th. What am I? Oh, I'm looking at May on my wall, sorry. June 3rd through the 9th. We're going to do it together, and we're going to use, I think, this Bow Bunny washi tape pack that I got it Tuesday morning in 2019, it looks like, called Garden Party, item 7310523. No clue if it's still available, but it's got sort of the greens, blacks, and a little bit of purple. So I've pulled out these three markers, which are the closest ones I have to the colors in here to use. There's a little bit of sort of brown in it too. Um, I brought out colorful boxes with just the black. I haven't used many of those. And then if I feel like adding more decoration, we'll use some of these plants maybe out of the Hobby Lobby books. And I don't know. Um, I don't think I'm going to use this. I have a gratitude that I'll discuss with you right now, actually. I'll just say was having a pretty good week. I walked 1.8 miles with my daughter on Wednesday. This morning, I actually went out and walked 4 times up and down my street. It's a cul-de-sac, and if I do it 4 times, it's almost a mile. Not a lot, but it's something, and I did that right after sunrise this morning. You can see I have a lot of check marks. I did a lot of stuff. I erased, though, all the jewelry making. I didn't do any of that. I really didn't craft after Wednesday. I did deck the year for which is the altered playing cards for week 22 and also for June 6th, which you'll see on June 6th. So I did 2 weeks at once. And then something had to dry on the second one, and I just ended up putting that away this morning when I came back up. I've been concentrating on pulling some weeds. I had a pest control person here for the third time. I went to my granddaughter's basketball game, which was a lot of fun. Short, but a lot of fun. Um, I worked on updating my budget spreadsheet. Yesterday, before 9:15, I had oh, that was, well, Friday I washed the bathroom rugs. I did another load of laundry, the reds. I keep reds separate, and washed and dried those and put away and stuff. And I think I did some other things. And then the afternoon, I shredded. I had a stack of like old checks because I had some of my mother's left that I shredded. I had checks that I was so upset because I had ordered some checks, and then my bank got sold to another bank, so those were no good. Because I had to order new ones, and I didn't order as many because I don't know if I really like this bank. But anyway, so I had to shred all of those, and the only positive out of that is, and also my son had the same bank and same issue, plus he had an identity theft issue last last year? Yeah, I think I can't remember if it was last year or early this year. I think it was early this year, like February. Anyway, the checks come in these little, some of them do, I guess, in these little things. Well, I thought I'd make little journals out of these, so I have all of that's how many checks I had to shred. Those were all new checks, right? From my son, me, and my mother's stuff. So anyway, I spent an hour and a half shredding, plus I had some other confidential papers in there. And I had a box and it was overflowing on top the shredder, which is sitting in my dining room, which used to be up here, but I don't have room for it anymore up here. Anyway, I'm getting depressed over that. But yesterday, I was up early, like 4:30 or whatever. By 9:15 in the morning, I had washed the kitchen and bathroom curtains, and I have a curtain at the bottom of my steps coming up to here to keep the air conditioning or the heat down there, I guess. So anyway, I washed that too. I cleaned all the kitchen windows, including the ones on the door. I cleaned the bathroom window. I wiped down the bathroom floor because I had washed the bathroom rugs, and then after that dried, I brought them up and put it back down. I cleaned the kitty litter. Um, and I'm sure I did some other stuff around the kitchen, cleaning some of the kitchen cupboards and stuff. I can't remember everything. And I put the curtains back up once they were washed as well. That was yeah, most of that except one curtain because I had to fix the rod, were up by 9:15 in the morning. And then I had breakfast, and then I noticed my neighbor on one side out taking down old fence, and they had put a gate across. I have an easement, and they had put a gate across it about a year or so ago, which I'm not happy about because there's three other properties that have that easement in our deed, and we're supposed to have access to the road on the other side of that person's property. But I noticed they didn't take the poles down, but they took the gate down while they were doing this other fencing. So I just went out to ask, what's going on with the gate? Am I going to have access now? Well, long story short, I had my life threatened 3 times yesterday by that neighbor, and I called the police because one of them was as bad as, I'm going to come in your house and blow your head off. And I'm still shaken over this. I don't know. I don't cry a whole lot anymore. I just had a few tears yesterday, but my heart was racing. My blood pressure is through the roof right now, and it's still high today. And I don't know if I'm outwardly shaking, but my whole body is trembling still. And I slept only like an hour and a half last night, and that was on the sofa. When I tried to go to bed, of course, my mind was going all over this again. And I didn't want to call the police. I went down to a neighbor's house because honestly, I was afraid of being around here. Um, so uh, she talked me into calling the police, and I did, and I didn't have them do anything to him. And now I kind of wish I had, but I just told them I want it on record because if anything else comes of this, you have this on record that this has been going on. And yeah, you can't even ask a person a question without getting your life threatened. I mean, come on. And I'm not that hard to get along with, I don't think, but maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, several neighbors talked to me, calmed me down. I called my daughter when my son was up because he wasn't even awake yet. The police activity and everything was until about 12 because the police officer said, should I talk to your son too? But I looked at my watch. I think it was quarter of 12 when he asked me that. And I said, well, he works second shift and he's still sleeping till about 12:15, 12:30. So I'd rather not disturb him if I don't have to. And then a little later in the afternoon, another neighbor came up to talk with me, which was really nice. It was one of the people impacted by the easement issue, and it was the husband as opposed to the wife, which sort of surprised me. But he also brought me a flyer. His church is having participating in like a music festival kind of thing to support recovery groups um, on the 21st of June, which I need to write in here too. And so I called my daughter, and I think they're gonna go with me to that. So that'll be a nice time, I think, as long as the weather holds out. Anyway, um, I'm sorry to dump all that on you. This is gonna be, like I said, a little different. I thought we'd plan together. I just need to do something to keep my hands busy and chit chat. So if that totally turned you off, feel free to leave. I'm sorry. And to the person or persons that keep giving me thumbs down, I really feel sorry for you because you apparently have a lot of hate in your heart. And that really doesn't do anybody any good. And I'm sorry if you hate me so much that you have to give me a thumbs down on 98% of my videos. I just really feel sorry for you that you feel the need to do that. So I just want you to know that. Anyway, and quite honestly, I'm starting to wonder why I'm even on YouTube, why I'm existing right now. Yeah, maybe he should come over and blow my head off like he said. If I'm that difficult, I don't know. Anyway, I have to pause because I'm gonna cry. Okay, everyone, let's go ahead and decorate this. And I honestly don't know what I want to do. Let's see. This is a wide washi of, I am not sure what that is. I guess it's lattes with straws? I don't know. I thought it was going to be plants, but we'll put that at the top because it's wide. Now the thing about this planner, every page has the same color light blue stripe at the top. And I don't mind the light blue because it doesn't show through anything. The problem is it makes it really hard when you have other pages under it that look the same to know uh, where this page ends. And I use this little ruler thing usually to cut the washi. Oops. Oh, I'm sorry. I really didn't want to get off on that tangent, but I just thought I'd let you know what's been going on with me for the last few days. I'm to a point in, I'm afraid, and the police officer said, when you're home, keep the doors locked. I can't even feel safe sitting on my own enclosed patio. It's got all like glass windows and things, but the one door is broken. I have a door on order. And yeah, and the only good part of this is I am not the only neighbor that they are alienating with their yelling and threats and stuff. And it's really sad because when they first moved in, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago or so, they were very friendly and getting along with pretty much everyone, but they all of a sudden changed. And I personally think they've gotten mean to just about every neighbor. And I'm really starting to think that there's something going on in their house that, they have to hide. And we did find out some things about the one neighbor uh, from their past. So or he anyway, the one fella, has some history with the law. So in 2 states. And that I know of anyway. 2 states that I know of. So I just don't like feeling like, being afraid to live in my own home. That's just not right. And that is why I decided to call the police. I'm tired of feeling like a prisoner in my own home. I don't go out a whole lot, but yeah, and I got accused of not basically spending enough money to keep making changes on my house or something. It is an older house, but I don't have a ton of money. I have some money, but I'm not gonna just spend it to make additions I don't need. I bought this as a retirement house, and that's what I'm supposed to be doing, enjoying my retirement in it. And it will be my son's house when I'm gone. So I guess if he comes in and blows my head off, my son will have a house. But if he ever threatens me again or my son, I will have him arrested. I will do that. And, at this point, I don't even care about the easement. I wish it was not in my deed, and he can take me to court and get it out of my deed. But then he can stop walking through my yard with his dog, who shouldn't be outside of their property. And it's a German Shepherd, which I'm sorry if anybody has one. But my son and I are not, we like dogs, but we're a bit afraid of large dogs. And of course, both neighbors on either side of me have large dogs. The neighbor on the other side, though, even though she's not on a leash, he has trained her to not go outside the yard at his command and stuff. You know, she stays pretty much in her yard unless the other guy's dog comes over and gets after her or something, and then they want to play, and then they're going through my yard, walking through, and I don't appreciate that. Um, and even I had the exterminator here, not to visit on this past Friday, but 2 Fridays ago. And the one dog from next door, from the fellow that threatened me, um, came over and was at the exterminator guy outside. I'm like, that is not right. I can't even have anybody in to do work because I'm afraid of their dog coming over. So I apologize. I do like dogs. I used to have a Shih Tzu, and I used to have a Cocker Spaniel. And years ago, when I was a teenager, I had a poodle, a gray poodle named Pepper, and yeah. So I do like dogs. I was working a lot in my younger days, up until I retired early. And I traveled a lot for work, and I couldn't do that to a dog. So I got to be a cat person. I love cats. And my cat is turned into a lap cat. She didn't start off that way. I don't really like that. I'll probably put a sticker there and over here or something. This says, "You belong among the wildflowers." Well, I guess if he shoots me, I'll be in the grounds. Or, well, I won't really. I'm going to be cremated. Anyway, just my desire to not take up space in the cemeteries that are getting very full around here anyway. All right, let's see. Should we just do a black now? Maybe this one with the flowers. So this is kind of a bummer video. It's not uplifting, and I do apologize for that, but I'm still shaken. I'm still shaken. I can't get it off my mind, and hoping that crafting and stuff will help. So I'll be doing some crafting and some housework again today. Anyway, I hope you all are having an enjoyable Sunday and weekend. I saw some videos I need to watch of some people I'm following now. Crafty videos. I watched one this morning, but my heart wasn't in it. Last night I put on my Roku thing, and I just put Bones on, which is a show I used to watch some. I don't watch a whole lot of TV, but I needed something to distract me, and it did. I got through maybe 1.5 of them, and then I think I fell asleep, and I woke up around 12:30, and I tried to go to bed, but I couldn't sleep. So anyway, this one has a truck on it. So my brain is going to, what is wrong with me that people hate me? And I don't know. You mean, obviously I'm not married anymore, so those didn't work out. So I guess it's partly me. But there's no reason anybody should threaten my life in my neighborhood. I'm sorry, that just takes it a little too far, over an easement dispute. And I have never done anything to them. In fact, I have tried to be nice. But I'm tired of them telling me they don't like the way my house looks. I'm like, you know what? Then don't look at it. Why'd you buy the house? I think they bought the house, honestly, with the hope that I would die or move out sooner, and maybe they're thinking they're gonna buy it and expand their property. I don't know what their thinking is, but that's my plan does not align with that plan if that's what it was. And too bad for them. So they can move out, and I don't have any intention of doing that, but I'm sure they're going to just try and make my life, quote unquote, a living hell, and I apologize for using that word, but that's how I feel right now. This saying from Henry David Thoreau says, "This world is but canvas to our imagination." I normally would agree with that, but right now, no, I'm not thinking that way. Anyway, I'm trying, I'm sorry. This is a talk through mental health video, I think. What didn't I use? I didn't use the purpley color. I'll leave it out in case I need access. Maybe I'll put that down at the very bottom here, because I think I used all the other ones in here. I don't think I have paper that matches this, but it's possible. So I use those plans and the truck. All right, down at the very bottom, down here. And I put my little tear thing away. Sorry, it's in a pocket in the front of the book. My book's getting a little thick, and we're only not quite halfway through the year. And this is just a planner. So for the top 3, which I'll write in a moment, I'm continuing to try and walk. I did walk with my daughter last week, which was nice. It was at midday because she was, she has to go into the office one day a week, and the office is only about 15 or so minutes from me. So, and there's a trail all around that very empty now commercial park. It's kind of scary and sad. The company she works for originally had 3 buildings, but you know, during that pandemic thing, everybody was working from home, except for a few that had to go in, and they went down from 3 to 2 buildings, and the 2 buildings they had are still sitting there empty. And there's several other empty or almost empty buildings there too. It's really quite sad, and that's the only one industrial park, right? All right, so today is Monday. I'm going to use this pretty purple, and we're going to have hashtag plan with me. Crafty Girl Chronicles, I apologize for not being upbeat in this video. I truly do. I'll put process video. I think for to-dos, I am going to organize. Let me see, I probably wrote, yes, I am going to, I have prepare destashes, which, and do videos, and that'll be on the paper side. I need to make room up here, and I haven't been doing it, and I need to then organize more. Organize rest, which it'll be some of it. And trip to Goodwill. There's some things that I didn't sell previously sitting in my dining room, and I just want them gone at this point, so they're going to have to just be donated somewhere. All right, Tuesday, June 4th is altered index. Make altered index 2024, and the prompts, I don't know what they'll be. I'll just do 1, 2, 3, and I will plan on doing a video for that on the same day. And then actually, let's see what time, about 2:30, leave to meet my friend Sue and have dinner at Shady Maple. Shady Maple is a smorgasbord. And I think it's still run or owned by Mennonites in sort of Dutch, what I call Dutch country. And Tuesday is seafood night. And I'm really looking forward to that. We are both looking forward to scallops. Oh, and 2 weeks ago I took my brother into the city and we did have a wonderful dinner on the way home, and we had scallops. It wasn't here though, or somewhere else, and it was really good. Anyway, so I'm going to be all scalloped out. Hopefully, I don't know. I haven't looked at their seafood menu lately to make sure they have them. Wednesday, I think I just need to work on collabs that are due to go up on Friday. Let's write those in first. They are called, we'll do one video, hashtag crash your stash. That is with Lilo Crafts and Not Too Shabby Chic. And we are to use, the prompts are border punch and house. And the bonus is negatives. You know, like old picture negatives. And I do have some in a box that was my mother's family old photos. And then also the video, all things butterflies and birds. And that is hosted by, Crafting Shed, the Crafting Shed Davies, who is Jane, Jayne. So I have to make those still. So I'm not going to have time to do it here. So that has to go down here on Wednesday. Make projects for Friday collabs. And video, and that will probably be all day. And then Thursday, the video is hashtag deck the year, and that is week, oh gosh, 22. And I won't tell you what that'll be, but it's already made. So that is done. It's already made, and the video is scheduled to go up early that morning. I don't know what oh, I have my Stampin' Up! Order. I'm going to write that in pencil. Just somewhere down here. Stampin' Up! Order due in. That was from the free ship day. And I did say I probably will not do a video on that because it's mostly cardstock and some embellishments and stuff. So I don't think I'll be doing a video for that. I don't know what I want to do that day. I might devote it to house stuff or jewelry stuff, which I'm getting way behind on again. So we'll see. And also this day, well, I tend to watch the other videos whenever there's a collab. I try to watch some of them that I see. Oh, and the 7th, late PM, I am take car for drop off at for inspection. And that I have to wait. It's like 11:30 p.m. when my son gets home from work. He has to follow me. I'll drop my car off for an annual inspection, which they're going to do on Saturday. So I will be without car on Saturday. And I'll just put car inspection. I feel like I'm forgetting some crafty thing, or some other thing. But I don't know what it is. So for now, that's what I'll have. My gratitude is thankful for family and neighbors that actually seem to care. About me, despite my shortcomings. Apparently. I know everybody has shortcomings, and I know I do. But I didn't deserve to be threatened. No way. And I will also say, plus being alive. Oh gosh, I cannot write today. I'll have to fix that with whiteout, but I'm not going to do that right now. Top 3 this time. Get my blood pressure back down. Yeah, really. I don't know. I'll just put continue my health journey. I was making progress, but I had a setback the last 2 days, actually. I am tracking my numbers, though. I'll put walk, definitely. And I did walk today, which is Sunday when I'm doing this. I'm afraid to go out in the middle of the day now because they've been outside so much. So I am probably going to be doing early morning walks before I think they're up. I don't know. I don't know what the third one will be yet. So that's my planner, guys. Bummer of a start to the week. I'm hoping it gets better, but I suspect it will be a little better, but not 100% better this week. And yeah, enjoy your first week of June. Hugs, love, and peace, everyone. Please try and keep love in your heart. I do, and in some regards, I feel sorry for my neighbor too, and I feel sorry for his wife because he does have a past history, and I'm sure she must know about it by now. Anyway, that's all I'll say about that. All right, guys, take care. Hugs, love, and peace. Sorry, everyone, I totally forgot about stickers, so I put a little sticker up here where I didn't put washi. These are out of a Happy Planner, the Colorful Boxes book. All the boxes and the Work Hard, Be Nice, Do Your Best, Think, Dream, and Plan, which I had to cut, and Hello Today, and then, the boxes. I just put in for filler, really. I did put a plant here, as I had mentioned in the video. I put a plant here as well, and then one down here where I had to cut that, and one at the very bottom. So that is the final planner layout. Thank you again so much for watching and have a great week. Bye for now. Hugs, love, and peace.